Good morning. What I'm going to do is explain the various parts of what we call the war loop on our model railway, which is basically the second loop next to the steam engine yard. I'll explain what everything is and where it's come from and how we do it. Okay, let's go. The trees are all scratch built, as is this foliage. We go round. The lorry and the bus are all Oxford Rail. This is Oxford Rail. The sheep were bought. This is Oxford Rail. This farmer and this farmer were pewter figures that we painted. These walls were bought and we sprayed them. These hay bales we bought. That's a Bachmann barn, that's a Bachmann barn. The figures we bought here. This is static grass, or supposed to be, but it's flattened. This fence here was a kit which we built. I'd never do it again. We come through. This is Bachmann, this is Bachmann, this is Bachmann. All the foliage is scratch built. These people are Bachmann, this is Bachmann, this is Hornby. The cars are all Oxford Rail. The country road is Woodland Scenic's finest. This is Bachmann, this is Bachmann. The swings over here, which hopefully you can see, are part of a kit. The people are a mixture of Hornby. These two runners were Hornby. I painted one of them a different colour. The telegraph poles, we haven't used the wires because they're too thin. The horses we painted. Horses here. This postman here we sprayed. Oxford Rail. These are pan scrub. These are something that's Woodland Scenics. These were part of a kit. Houses are Bachmann. The bus, the Austin 1300, the milk float. All the cars are Oxford Rail. We come round. This is Bachmann. The church is Bachmann. The coffins came as a kit, we sprayed them. And here you have the trees which Susan made. Come round here. The pigs came as they are. Obviously this here we created, we weathered the tractor. Here you've got the poppy field which was scratch built. All the lights are Kite's lights. This came from the Bachmann Railway Children's set. And that is a Hornby product, the other platform there. All the characters on the station platform are from the Bachmann medical set. Coaches, it's World War I medical train, I can't remember what it's called. This is Bachmann, that's Hornby. Here you've got the tractor which we weathered, all Kite's lights, all Pico track. And that's basically it. And what I'll do is I'll have a look round from the other side. I might be repeating myself, but you'll see things a bit clearer. This is from the opposite side, the window cleaner and the steps, Hornby. The fence was a kit, we sprayed that. The wheelbarrow came in a kit, we sprayed that. All the plants are scratch built. This is a pan scrub. Here, this was part of a kit. This here, the greenhouse and all this lot was stuff we sprayed and is part of a kit. The fence going around the church was part of a kit. I sprayed it gold and painted it to make it look realistic. A slightly different angle. You can see the swings here the kids were playing on, the telephone box, the bins. They're all Bachmann. See the Ford Capri and Vista Orange. All this here, this vegetation is scratch or made from pieces of a kit that you can make vegetation with. The wall we bought, as I've said before, the stone wall, and we sprayed it. Here's a slightly different view. Hut here, this is all Bachmann. This here was part of a kit, all Bachmann figures. And hopefully you can see the skip there, that's a Bachmann product. Woodland Scenics, light grey, we used to make the tarmac of the garage. All Pico track, this is a set track point. Hornby buffers, as I've said, kites, lights. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this browsing through session of what we call the war loop on our model railway. And we have different dioramas because we're more interested in being entertained. I realise it's more realistic to have a proper realistic track that represents somewhere. However, these tracks are built to a price and built not to entertain, but to be an efficient way of running locomotives. However, it's all subjective. You do what you feel is right for you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.